When you see a Black woman smiling, sometimes it's an open wound to keep from crying. What you're watching is a Black woman trying to make a way out of no way. Black women ain't had any other choice but to make it. We've always had to be strong. And so you watch us do it time and time again. My friend hadn't been feeling well lately, and so it became necessary to take a mental health day. She couldn't watch the sun rise over the horizon anymore. And her eyes, they didn't sparkle like they used to. A great lie about being a strong Black woman is that we must be strong for every single other person. Last time I checked, I'm still trying to pick myself up off the ground. But the rooster still crows, as if time and will pass on, as if I ain't already put in work, as if I'm fit enough to be filling bellies, to be healing wounds, to be performing miracles, as if I'm fit enough to not break my back in the process of doing all of these things. When you see a Black woman smiling, sometimes it's an open wound to keep from crying. From the sassy overachiever to the overly helpful house cleaner, Black women are seen as the superwoman who can do it all. This is commonly referred to as the Superwoman Schema, explains Society for Personality and Social Psychology of May 1st, 2023. The Superwoman Schema, SWS, is a controlling stereotype that lauds Black women as invulnerable superhumans who must use their physical and emotional labor to support their community and the broader U.S. society. But the problem isn't the concept of being the superwoman. In reality, it isn't even the fact that they have to support others, but it's the fact that it's at the expense of Black women's physical and mental well-beings. And the problem arises when we choose to avoid expressions of weakness, when we choose to bite our tongues, to hide our discomfort, or when we refuse to ask for help. So, with the poetry Black Woman Smiling by Masterpiece, She's So Cold by Manilio Friends, Black Women Don't Know How to Do Nothing by Alex the Great, and To Black Woman by Alicia Wise, a program, because not every smile reflects what's inside. Put me in a box, split me in two, and I will still come out whole, smiling. Black woman is tough as vibranium. We are as if we are statues, unable to break. Our skin is like armor, and you best believe we have the power of an entire army. Now, this skin of ours is tough like Maxine Waters, tough like Serena Williams. Black woman smiles be wide open, teeth gritting, blood dried from biting our tongues. Because you see, it is our tongues that be making them so mad. They say we're suffering from a syndrome. They say we have PTSD, post-traumatic smile disorder. The way the corners of our mouths turn up, well, we wear these smiles too well. And since there is no rest for the weary, these smiles, in reality, they are the display of our scars. We don't look like what we've been through. My friend hadn't been feeling well lately, and she said she wanted to run from life. And I was like, why? So she began to peel back layers of her mind, like notebooks, pages after pages of phases of life that felt so unfair. I started to believe she was made of vibranium, built different, tough, indestructible, solid energy, bigger than a boulder. And I wondered, how did she do it? How did she live outside of herself? We are mega beings fractured, still being told we don't add up, still being the mathematicians and the math not math and scientists, but the science not making any sense. still being studied for the sorceries in the palm of our hand. Black women don't know how to do nothing else but make it. See, in reality, we're always failing. We're always crying, but we never hurt publicly. We just be holding on. We master this survival so effortlessly. And we fight to show strength, even on our bad days. My pain is still a gauge because there ain't no pain like a Black woman's pain. Ask Mary, ask Sabrina Fulton, ask the mothers on 4400 Block West Avenue, ask the mothers in Miami, Northwest 27th Avenue, East Harlem, Port Elizabeth, Dickinson Circle. Don't you see? They're still smiling. This Black woman smiling is Black girl magic. The way we veil what's going on underneath. We are the cover story when dead, the backstory when living. We are the ancestor, the magic, the nanny with the magic milk, the protector. But most importantly, we are the unprotected. My friend hadn't been feeling well lately. She's been struggling, and most of the time, I don't know what to do. Lately, she says, it's the pebbles, the little things, the sticks and the stones that break everyone else's bones, but somehow only strengthen hers. She built towers out of her smiles and hidden cries that tucked her sadness into lies. She acts like it's okay. It's no big deal. No, this isn't okay. If I could crawl to the corners of her mind and flick the switch that chaunts her traumas, then I would. If I could turn the dial on her dopamine dispenser so she wouldn't need the meds no more, then I would. If I could help her fight her way out of her own thoughts, then I would. Because you see, I'm afraid to let her drift. I'm afraid to let her wade in the water. I'm afraid because if I blink too fast, I'm afraid that I will lose her. Well, I am afraid that at the end of this, I will lose me. You see, us Black women don't know how to do anything else but make it. We don't know how to just be. I don't know how to just be me. Just be free being me. I don't know how to get to know myself. Everybody wants something. And in this world, it's too much take. It's not enough give. Sometimes I don't want to be alive anymore. And I gotta hope that this day ain't the day that I decide I've had enough. Because in reality, I want to live. Our armor in this world of take is to give it all away or say, nah, bruh. Or to get our hair did, or to call somebody out in the middle of the street. To be mean mug, to cry, or to slit our wrists. And this low, this is when we're the most like Yahweh, performing miracles while offering up our bodies. See, we've been bending our backs for broken people, cutting ourselves, trying to pick up the pieces, trying to pick up the pieces, trying to pick up the pieces. We are superheroes. but they don't give us no cape. But that's all right. We've been, we will, we still keep smiling.